between Mendez's and our house. You and Jack got in an argument, and he started to hit you, and you ducked, and he hit his fist against the fence, and he held his breath, and that's the last time he ever did that, because I told him, I said, either get it or I'll kill you. And he held up his finger and just mouthed, 1 more minute, mother. And that was, boy, I'm telling you, and remember the swings we used to sing in out there? We'd sit there and we'd sing and sing and sing, when I could get you to sing, that is. And we'd have an audience that wouldn't quit. Boy, would we. And Dick, remember the Hawaiian Buckaroos and the Blue Diamond Tavern? Remember when that guy wanted you to sing that song there, whatever it was now, I forgot. There's Star Spangled Banner waving somewhere. Well, I was going to sing it with you, but he wouldn't have it. Every time you'd sing it, he'd give you $1. You remember them times? Them was the good old days. Dick, remember when we was coming back from Tennessee, and we had that bus wreck right out of Hopkinsville, Kentucky? And they took us back to Hopkinsville at the hospital, and Jack was laying on the floor sleeping, and the newspaper reporter was interviewing you. And he asked what was wrong with Jack, or did he get hurt, and you said no. But you got your chin hurt and your tongue cut. You said, but I lost the quarter my grandmother gave me. And he reimbursed you right there. He give you another quarter. And, of course, you naturally, I got my back fractured, and remember, Dick, when we lived on Fletcher Avenue, when you and that little boy was going to have a fight in the backyard, and you said, you come up and you said, I'm going to beat him, I'm going to whip the hell out of him. And I tried to stop you, but you said, no way, I'm going to do it. And I said, if you don't, I'm going to beat the hell out of you. Well, I sent you down the back stairs, and he whipped the hell out of you, and then I whipped the hell out of you too. And he come by the door and he said, Mrs. Martin, don't, I said, get the hell out of here, or you'll get some of this too. Oh, you remember that time that Jack stole that you banged your face over at the Mendez's, and he was scared to the dark? He said they give it to him, and I knew they didn't, and you knew they didn't. And I made him take it back in the dark, and it was just across the alley. And he cried, and he cried, and he cried. And remember the time that me and Carl went to the show, and I left you with the girl upstairs, and you bit all your fingernails off? Do you remember them things? Dick, I don't know if I can tell this just exactly right, like it happened or not, but, well, it was during the war, and you was just about, 7 or 8 years old, and we went out at this lady's house for dinner. You couldn't buy cigarettes, and when we started back home, we got about halfway home, and you had 4 cigarettes that you'd stole. That's the only thing you ever stole in your life that I ever know of. And we turned right around and went back. And I made you apologize to her. And she was so elated over your apology, the way you said it, she gave me a whole pack of cigarettes. And she thought it was real nice that you thought about me like that. But, of course, she didn't think it was right for you stealing them, but she thought it was nice for you thinking about me. And, Dick, that's when I really counted you as a man of the family, because Buck wasn't with us then, and I thought you was wonderful on that apology that you made. You just done it perfect. You really, really did. And Dick, remember the times that I bought you a lot of clothes and sent you down to see your father, and you know what you come back in, old patched overalls and no clothes hardly at all. And then when you guys would come up, I'd buy you a lot of new clothes and everything, and then when you come back, you'd come back in the same old patched overalls. Well, not the same ones, but they'd still be patched. I don't know how he done it. I don't know what he was thinking about. But I know what I was thinking about. You guys. I don't know if you remember this or not, Dick, but you and I and Jack used to go to the zoo a lot. And there was one old ape there. And if he'd get to agitating him, he'd crap his hand and throw it in your face. And boy, they had to put a glass in front of that boy. Because he was throwing it all over everybody. Whenever they got to agitating that ape, he really threw it at him. And I mean, you talk about the shit of flinging. It flung. It was